Hey everybody, welcome back. I think this is going to be the last video to wrap up this tutorial on making a simple game. This screen right here is going to be open screen. When people first come to the game, we have to give them a sense of direction and stuff. So this is what this looks like. I'll press play, and it puts up the name of the game and can you catch the mice before they eat the cheese, 3 levels of increasing difficulty. And then it goes in, and that would go to the first level, but we're not going to do that right now. So let's go back and rewind, and what we've done here, let's go into edit mode, and we have all we have here is besides the objects, of course, the cat and so on, we have a timeline. And on a timeline we have, first thing we have in here is let's put this back to the beginning. We have a doorway. We have to enter into it. We have the guard the cheese text. We have, and while that, and that's playing for about all the way up to looks like that is 9 seconds. And so that's on the screen. And while that's on the screen, we have another text box that shows up a second later. Can you catch the mice? And we have a camera, and you go to get the camera, you go into gadgets and you go into cameras and lighting, and there's the camera right there, and then you can place that camera into the timeline, and you can make adjustments to that camera. But this is basically just the open screen. This is the first screen players see when they come into the game, the name of the game and a little thing about it, and then an exit doorway to take them out. So now we'll go back into our tutorial. Let's see, let's go back, and we want to exit out of this. Don't save. And let's go take a look now at level 1 and see what we have to do to make it a level 2. We want to talk about having multiple levels. So if we go to Guard the Cheese level 1, we see that this is what we've been working on. And here we have our microchip, and we see mice caught number remaining. Well, this is of 3. Well, level 2, I decided to go with 6 mice. And so what we're going to do now is we'll add 3 more mice. I'm not going to do that, but what you do is you add 3 more mice. You change the text here to mice caught of 6th. And then also, you want to have some music in your game, and so I added this Rondo alla Turca, which you can find. And then we have, when all of the mice have been caught, and you basically have won the game, this is what we're going to find. This is a little screen that says, "Good kitty, you caught all the mice and saved the cheese." And then there is a door out, exit door, and I've labeled it as next, meaning that when you're here, it's going to take you to the next level. Otherwise, if you lose and if the mice get the cheese, we have this timeline, and here we say bad kitty, you let the mice get the cheese, game over, and end game. And that means the game, so we go to an end game screen, and let me show you that real quick. Don't save, and let's go to end game screen right here. And basically this is the same screen that I had at the for the entrance, but here we have a little slightly different timeline, and this timeline says thank you for playing Guard the Cheese, congratulations, you successfully guarded the cheese. And then there's the camera, and then the doorway, exit doorway, will take you out of the game. So that's the exit screen. I also put a thank you for to Tessabella 91 for the adorable kitty. I just thought the kitty was great. So this is the exit screen, and then we have our levels 2 and 3. And the only difference between level 2 and level 3 is we add more mice and we change some of the information on the screen. So I want to take you now to the dream. Here we have the entrance into the game, and here we have the intro screen, which you just saw. This tells the player the name of the game and says, can you catch the mice before they get the cheese? And then that leads us into guard the cheese level 1. Now, if the player gets the cheese, catches all the mice rather, we go to that door called next, which then takes us to level 2. If the mice get the cheese and you lose the game, then you go to end game. I showed you that screen as well. So then it just continues. If you're now in level 2, and if you here we are, level 2, and if you that's the intro screen. It just says level 2 on it, and then from there it goes into level 2 at the game itself. And here again we have next if you win and you catch the cheese, and exit end game if the mice get the cheese. And then we have the same thing. We have an intro screen for level 3. We have guard the cheese level 3, and again, if you win the game, you go to a end game screen that says congratulations, you won the game, and if not, you get out, and that's the end of the game. So this shows how it all gets put together, and I think I've shown you pretty much everything that you need to know to reproduce this game. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope that you continue to make games in dreams. It's really a great program and a lot of fun, and I hope this has been of some help. Thanks for watching.